Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This is a love reading. It is a you and them spread for anyone with Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Gemini, you'll see a lot of cards out for the general energies because there was a lot to say. So we're going to cover these and then we're going to jump into the tarot for additional detail. But I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of the story ahead of time here. So this person is someone who's connecting strongest into your energy. It can be new love, old love, existing love. Doesn't matter. One thing that is a theme for you in the background energy for the connection is that this is a connection that either you or this person believes will go the distance or wants to go the distance. So it is someone in the connection is definitely hoping that this connection will turn into a long-term romantic connection. So it's not going to be like friends with benefits or, things like that are less formal. This is either you or this person you're dealing with definitely wants a long-term commitment from the other side. Okay, so with that said, we're going to start with your side so you can see if you're resonating with the situation, and if so, you're welcome to stay to see the details for your person. This is a connection that feels very exciting and exhilarating. Your person, in fact, your person sees this as an opportunity that they didn't think was possible. So it's almost like they feel like you're slightly out of their league in a way, and they feel very fortunate that this came across, like that this opportunity to be with you, to meet you, was presented to them. So they're feeling quite enthusiastic about the possibilities for this connection, Gemini. That said, this is how you're showing up in the connection, okay? So I asked, how is Gemini showing up in the connection? You are showing up as somebody who takes the lead, Gemini, when it comes to spiritual ascension. So in this connection, you're the one providing guidance when it comes to spiritual matters or matters of the soul, matters of the soul's evolution. You may be more spiritually evolved than your partner in this connection. And you are receiving downloads pretty frequently that help guide you in the right direction. You're also highly focused on this person at this time. I see that you have the hunter energy, and your person came out with the Pegasus freedom energy. So when you see those paired together, it's almost telling me like, if there's some kind of runner-chaser dynamic going on here, your person is the runner and you are the chaser, Gemini, in this connection. So you may run into cases where your person feels scared or pulls away, even though this person really enjoys your communication, your connection, communion with you. They like to be with you. They like to spend time together. You make their mind be at ease. And I heard cuddling. They love cuddling with you. So even though that's the case, this person may be very skittish. Like they may be easily scared off, or they may be holding on to their independence in a way that doesn't allow them to think about long-term commitment or to consider it a possibility. So that said, you being in this hunter energy and also very connected to your higher self, when I say that you may be the chaser, that doesn't mean that you're begging or that you're like codependent or that you don't respect boundaries. What I mean is that you are decisive, that you've seen this person as somebody that you want, and that you're determined to do whatever it takes on your end to get a positive outcome in this connection in a healthy manner, obviously. You have done your healing already, Gemini. You've gone through a lot when it comes to love and romance, and although there are some lingering fears that still kind of haunt you, they haunt your thought processes, your thought patterns, you've learned to push them aside and overcome them, okay? So at this time, you're showing up as very much like limitless, like the black swan that turned beautiful. So you've turned all of those dark moments, all of that shadow work into this amazing, beautiful new self that now you have the opportunity to use, to experience, I should say, rather, to experience and attract partnerships that are actually super beneficial, super spiritually aligned and divinely guided. Okay, so because you've been able to pull yourself out of the dark times, you now have learned so many lessons that you can apply, that you know with very much certainty that you're going in the right direction. Okay, and so yes, there's going to be little moments where you have doubts, Gemini, and there's going to be little moments where you trip up on these old thought patterns, because you're not perfect and nobody is. But overall, you've been very flexible. You've been able to go with the flow. And there are moments that have disturbed your peace when it comes to this person. There are moments that perhaps threw you slightly off balance. There are moments where you questioned if this connection was too good to be true. Where, especially when it comes to envisioning future aspects of this connection, there are things that make you kind of hesitate, wonder, or have slight fears. Okay, and that's totally normal. But overall, you've been very generous with this person. They've been very generous with you. And you feel very happy and very connected and nurtured by this person. When we're looking at your person, this is somebody, again, they relish in your company and in your presence. You are on this person's mind very frequently, Gemini. They do feel that this is a divinely guided union, that they've manifested you, basically, that they're lucky to have you. Like they feel like they just won a prize when it comes to having you in their life. Yet they are coming to a critical decision point, okay? And you may want to go look, if your person is a Libra, you may want to cross-watch the Libra reading because they had something similar. So your person is coming to a critical juncture, to a critical decision point when it comes to this connection. And there's something that they haven't expressed to you that they do want to say. They feel that things, either there's a big change that they need to communicate to you about the path forward, or they're afraid of change, okay? So maybe this is a connection, as for an example, it doesn't have to be for everybody, but as an example, if this is a connection that is fairly new and has been deepening, this person may have a fear of commitment, may have a fear of jumping all the way in. And so they're showing up here as like this hesitant energy that is resisting some type of change that must take place. Okay, so they're fighting against a change. It's almost like trying to fight against a hurricane wind storm, you know, like a hurricane level storm. You're not going to be able to stand a chance, yet this person's still hoping they can resist the change that's coming, that is quite inevitable. And so there may be conversations with this person about a shift, a change that is needed, or a change that they've been trying to resist. All right. So with that, we'll jump into the tarot for some details, Gemini, to see what you have going on and what your person's going on. How does Gemini feel about this person? Okay, so yeah. 9 of Cups, you feel very fortunate that they're in your life. You feel like you've won the lottery. Like you definitely feel satisfied and happy that they are showing and expressing their romantic interest in you. The only caveat I'll make here also, Gemini, is that it's a 9 of Cups, not a 10 of Cups. So again, there's still this little bit of doubt with regards to, can we get to that 10 of Cups? Can we get to the very stable long-term connection? I mean, I like what's happening now, but can we get this to go a step further, or is this as far as I'm able to take it with you? Okay, I was trying to, we kind of got the Sun card, but I'm going to put it back because it didn't pop out all the way. Okay, so here we have the High Priestess, and we have the Queen of Swords. Gemini, this is your card. It is an air sign card. You are very much attentive and attuned to your higher self at this time. You're paying attention to signs and synchronicities. And you're paying attention to the romantic gestures that this person makes or fails to make, especially when it comes to communicating. You may be noticing specific details in the way that they speak to you, express themselves, or in changes in the pattern of communication. And these things are throwing you off. So it is possible that you're sensing that there's some hesitation on this person's side, Gemini, because it's almost like you're on the lookout for a potential tower moment here, and it's causing you to feel a bit indecisive or confused. You may just be wondering why this is happening. You may just be like, why does it feel like this person is getting distant and pulling away? Okay, this wasn't that way before. Like, we were balanced, everything was fine. I don't understand why I sense this person kind of pulling away or hesitating, or maybe texting less, maybe calling less. Maybe their energy just feels a bit different or off than what you're used to. So let's jump in and see what your person is going through. How does Gemini's person feel about them or this connection? Okay. So they don't want to be taken for a fool. They want you to take them seriously. Nine of Pentacles. Again, you're at a Nine of Cups. They're at a Nine of Pentacles. They feel like this connection has been a wish come true, has been like complete wish fulfillment. It gives them a lot of satisfaction to be in a connection with you. They feel lucky to have you in their life. Nine of Swords in reverse. There are some worries on this person's mind, but they keep pushing them to the back burner and trying to ignore them. Okay. Okay, you got the last three cards out. The Chariot, Temperance, which peeked out earlier, and the Two of Swords. Okay, this person is trying to buy more time. I believe you got the Two of Swords earlier too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here it is. You see how you have the Two of Swords here as well. You're feeling a bit confused as to what could be causing this person to hesitate or pull back their energy, right? And then your person is thinking, I don't want to be taken for a fool. This feels really good. This looks really good on paper. But I have some doubts. I have some worries, even though I have no reason to doubt, so I'm pushing that away. But the effect is the same. They're still kind of hesitating on moving things forward with you. Now, they do want with the Chariot card, they want forward movement, and they want a victory. They want to get to probably from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. They want to get to a better place eventually, but they are taking their sweet time here with the Temperance card. They want to assess and evaluate and analyze things very slowly, and they're feeling confused because they haven't actually faced these fears and doubts. So you've done the work, you've healed, you're ready to move things forward, you're excited for the future. You know, while this person is almost the same as you, but they just won't face this shadow work. They won't shake. And again, if you haven't watched the Libra reading, there's a lot of messages that I feel overlap. I think it was the Libra reading, if not Aquarius. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra, I would just check those out. Because I think it's Libra, but I'm not quite sure. Anywho, let's pull at the bottom. Oh, look, at the bottom there was the Tower for your person. So there's a lot of mirroring here. This person, yeah, look, Devil, Death, Tower, and Six of Cups. Okay, this person has a bad taste in their mouth from a prior relationship. They have an experience where they've had a breakup and ending that was very sudden and painful. And so I do feel that their hesitation in large part comes from feeling foolish and feeling like you fully care about them when in fact you may not, right? Because in the past, this person has had an experience that led them to believe that the person they were dealing with was fully in love, head over heels, and committed. And then it turned out that from night to day that person ended things. And so they have this this subconscious fear that could happen at any time or again or with anyone else, even though they're just really projecting what happened in that connection and with that specific person to other relationships in their life. Okay, they may or may not be aware of this, but it's happening like almost subconsciously. So I'm going to pull one more to see if there's anything hidden that you need to know, and then we're going to do your advice. Show me what Gemini needs to know about this person. Okay, first card out is soulmates. This is your soulmate, or they think of you as their soulmate. This could mean that you're dealing with a twin flame connection, or that you guys have some type of soul contract, or it could even mean that you've had any kind of past life together that makes you feel very familiar with this person, or that made you feel that way even from the first moment you guys met. So on an energetic level, you guys are quite compatible. They got, I don't want to be toxic anymore. So again, they don't want to have these issues. They don't want to blame you for mistakes of other people, of other past loves. Yet they're still not willing to take a look at what's behind their curtain, what is in their shadow. And so this is causing them a lot of hesitation towards commitment. They got flighty, not knowing what they're going to do next causes them anxiety. And so they fear that things could end suddenly. They fear that they could be assuming you're really into them, but it's not actually true. And this is, again, not because of anything you've done, Gemini, but because of past experiences. And then at the bottom, we had heartbreak. So this person is very, very scared of heartbreak. They want this to go the distance, but they're so scared of heartbreak that they're almost like hesitating at the threshold of something deeper because they're so scared of getting hurt. All right. Let me pull your guidance, and then we will close your reading. If you could give the video a like, Gemini, I would truly appreciate that. It really means a lot, and it helps out my channel more than you know. All right, let's see. What do your guides have to say? Oh. Okay, your guides say, give your relationship a chance. I would say be patient with this person. Again, you're going to have to be the leader when it comes to soul evolution. You're going to have to give them nudges, but you're further along your journey than they are. And then for those of you who are wondering about the soulmate card, I did get confirmation here that you guys have had a past life together. It says past life relationship. You've known each other before. This can come up if it's an ex as well, or like a past lover, but I did get past life from the soulmate card, so at least some of you have probably met this person in a past life. One more. Here's the last one. And free yourself. Okay, this person is super scared. I think they got like 3 different cards throughout this reading that talk about freedom. I'm going to pull the prior one so you can see. Where was that? Yep. 3 freedom cards. Okay, three in a row from 3 different decks. This person is beyond terrified of commitment. Beyond. They're like looking for signs, making exit plans. Like this person is super scared. Yet what they really want at the bottom of the deck, what they really want is permanence. They want to get married. They want to have children. They want to move in together. They want all these things. They want this relationship to go the distance. But they're so scared. So they're not going to open up easily. That's very clear here from your reading. And if you're feeling the hesitation, Gemini, it's because of this fear that they have. All right. That is all that I have for you today, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time and energy, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.